5. Samastad unmata brahmara kula jankara nikarer lasat padmas tomer api vihaga raver api param saki brindai sarasi madhurai pranapatina kadad rakshamaste sasi mukhi navam keli nivaham. It's a very long, nice verse. So he's again saying Srimati Radhika is very sweet and moon-faced, very effulgent, very bright. When will I witness you performing Jal Keli, water sports with Krishna? And her Sakis in Radha Kund. We see this painting Swami Prabhupada made through his followers. This is in the Bhagavatam. Very beautiful painting, very nice, evening, full moon, and lotuses, and Krishna is in Radha Kund, and all the Sakis are splashing Krishna. You know this painting? Very beautiful painting, very sweet, very innocent. Yeah. It's a very sweet and very innocent pastime. When you see these pastimes of Krishna, it shows this is very they are like children playing. It's not like some gross, materialistic kind of thing. We see these things through our material perception, then we have some wrong idea. Radha Krishna, very sweet kids playing together in a very sweet, innocent, loving way. When they're in the Kunj, Krishna's massaging Srimati Radhika, Rupa Rati are massaging, serving Srimati Radhika. So even in the water, they're playing together very sweetly, splashing, playing in many ways, sometimes hiding. The gopis hide inside the lotuses that are golden. Krishna hides in the blue lotuses. They play hide and seek. Sometimes they steal his flute. Sometimes they play with dice. There's many sweet pastimes. So this one is remembering the water sports, Jal Keli. Even Mahaprabhu did Jal Keli. When Mahaprabhu would clean the Gundicha temple, afterwards they would all play in Chandan Sarovar. Advaita would swim like a boat, and Nityananda would sit on his back, and then Srivas, and they would all splash water and fight with different parties. So even Krishna's Mahaprabhu would play like that. Also they would play in gardens with sticks, and Mahaprabhu would do many playful pastimes. Leela means something kind of playfulness. And because they're all Kishori, they're engaged in playful pastimes. So this is Jal Keli. So there's this sweet pastime I was going to tell, and we'll stop with this. Radhika is in the full moon night going to the Kunj. And now they've decorated, Gurudev says that they use karpur, camphor, white cooling camphor, and chandan, which is like golden or fair. And they mix it with camphor, and it becomes like a white paste. And then they will cover some Radhika's fingers and things like that, arms, because normally she's very golden and bright. So they cover it like this, and then she looks just like the white rays of the moon. Because Radhika is not white, she is golden. So they use this paste and she becomes hidden. And all her hair is covered with Beli, Chameli, jasmine flowers. So all her hair is white. And she dresses fully in white sari, or lehenga and skirt and chadar. So Radhika, she looks just like a ray of the moon now, and she moves very swiftly. So she is decorated like this, because this is also describing her to be full moon, like a full moon. So on the full moon night, Purnima, Radhika dresses completely in white, her eyebrows also this chandan, karpur paste, so that if Jatila is looking outside of Javad at night, when Radhika is sneaking out, it just looks like shifting of the shadows in the moonlight. That she is so like their bead bags, Gurudev Prabhupada's bead bag, very white, like the pearls here, Then it's just like a ray of the moonlight, and all the manjaris are also decorated like this. She goes with Rupa and Rati. When she's on the way to the Kunj, the Lita Vishaka aren't there, so she's going with them, and she's very stealthily going, and she's very eager to meet with Krishna. But as she comes close, again, some Kila Kinshit Bhav comes, and as she approaches the Kunj, she sees Krishna's waiting there. But then she turns to go back. And then Gurudev says that Rati Manjari herself grabs Radhika's anchal and pulls her towards Krishna. And so this is one of her prayers, that let me have this seva, that you're trying to leave, and Tulsi Manjari herself takes hold of her chadar, or anchal, she covers her, and then begins to pull her towards the Kunj, and says, no, today you will go, I know your desire. And then Radhika will chastise me. That Rati Manjari is praying, as Raghunath is praying, Radhika will even chastise me. What are you doing? You have no shame. You are trying to pull me there. But she said, I will not give up. I know her inner heart's desire, and I will take her there to Krishna. So this is some of the moods of our acharyas. We are not qualified, but if we don't remember and hear this, then also we'll never become qualified. The way to become qualified is to develop greed. And by hearing, we can develop greed, but we should hear and also follow sincerely our sadhana. Otherwise, everything will become like imitation. So therefore, we have to the more we hear and the more we develop greed, the more serious we'll become. But if we don't develop greed, there's no attractive power to go there. Then everything is just dry Vaidhi Bhakti. But if we develop greed to go there, then that greed will make us very serious in sadhana. Then every nicely chanting Harinam, nicely praying, nicely doing remembrance, smaran. Otherwise, how will they be merciful to me if they see I'm not serious? If I want that highest position, then I have to be serious. And that's why if I develop greed, then I think, like if you want to get into a very good university, like Harvard, Cambridge, Oxford. If you want to go to an ordinary community college, free college, then you can have bad behavior. But they will check. You want to go to the very best university, then you have to be very serious. You're studying very nicely, not engaged in many like sinful activities, vices. Or you want to get a job in the highest post, or you want to be like a president or something. They'll check everything you've done. And so you'll be very serious. I want to get that post, so I'll be very serious. So when we develop greed in this world, if we want to get some high position, we have to be greedy for it, and we have to work hard to get it, right? So if we want that position in Braj, and we develop that greed for that, then we'll become very serious. Now, nicely doing my sadhana, nicely following everything, staying in sadhu sangha, staying in the dham, ready to give up everything else. So the more and more we want to try to purify this greed, like pure gold. Put it in the fire, and all other metals should be burnt out. So we want to, now in our heart, we have many desires. I have many desires. But we hear about these things, we repeat these things, we remember these things, and gradually we purify our desire. Okay, this is useless, this desire useless, this idea useless, I am like this, I am like that. Then take everything out, and now only I have this one desire, one pointed aim and aspiration, Shirupa Manjaripada, Same Order Sampada, Same Order Bhajana. But if we never hear about it, if we never talk about it, if we never pray, if we never read, hear, remember, then it's never going to happen. So that's why we have to start somewhere. And we start simply by hearing and praying, and gradually trying to develop this greed and purify it, okay? Go Premanandi, Hari Hari Bo, Vancha Kapatripisa, Kripa Sindhuvecha, Pitanang Pavanebhyo, Vaishnavebhyo, Namo Namaha. Okay? Radharani, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel down there, share with your friends, ask a question in the comments, and check out our website, kripa.tv, for courses, to support us, and for our articles and more. Haribo.